Yo, what is up, guys? We're running a 6-man support meme squad for this gameplay. This is on my Smurf. We're just having some fun. But anyways, I want to talk about the changes coming to Season 8 and give you guys my thoughts on it, because a few of you guys came into the live stream. I mentioned the changes that are going to Season 8. Some of you guys are like, what are these changes? Well, anyways, there's a very long post, and I'll leave the full link down below if you guys want to read everything. But basically, it's going to improve the quality of the game for some people. However, some people won't like this system. Most people do like this system, but let me go ahead and get into it. So, the first thing that they're doing is limiting the skill rating variance for teams. So, what this means is they're limiting the maximum skill rating difference between the highest SR player on the team and the lowest SR player on the team. So, even though a lot of these changes that we're going to be talking about only affect diamond and higher players, it still can affect some of you lower ranked players, and I'll get into that in a second. So basically what I'm saying is that a top 500 games, a lot of times what will happen is, especially late at night, you guys know I complain about this all the time, especially when it's a player that's like platinum, and let's say they only play DPS. It's not their fault, but the top 500 game where, let's say, both players both teams will have one player that's in platinum. The biggest issue that I have with this is if that one platinum player on one team will pick heal and tanks, that will be super good for that team. But if that plat player plays DPS, they're not going to be able to get kills in a Grandmaster's top 500 games very easy. It's going to be super difficult. They're not going to perform well, and it's not really their fault. So they're limiting that. So basically what this means for me as a Grandmaster's and Masters player, it's going to make it so it takes longer for me to get those games. But at the same time, it improves the quality of the games. However, there's still another problem about this, and we'll talk about this in a second. But that is something that is going to be changed. Again, this is during Season 8. Another thing that they're going to be doing is removing personal performance skill rating adjustments for Diamond tier players and above. So basically, if you're a Diamond player and above, again, in Season 8, it's not implemented yet, when you get into these games, sometimes you are set up to lose. Either way, when you go in, it's like a lose-lose. Even if you win, you kind of still lose in a way. Now I'm going to go ahead and explain that. So this was actually taken from like a month ago. I want to say a couple weeks, a month. I don't know. Anyways, this was when I was in Masters. It was high Masters. It was probably like 3,900 is my guess before I hit GM on this account. But it was a pretty high ranked game. But look at the teams. I mean, we've got 6 Grandmasters on the other team. And this was in a 6-stack versus our team, which had 5 Masters. Now, we were all pretty high, but we had 1 Grandmasters. Now, the top 500 that has the 6-stack over there, they're actually set up to lose in the long run of this game. And I don't mean by like the gameplay, but if they were to win this game, they wouldn't gain that much SR. But if they lose a lot of SR. So what this is going to be doing is making it more balanced for the SR gain system. And this can also improve the quality of people trying to play for the team. It's supposed to. Alright, let me go ahead and explain that. So, if you want to gain more SR in these lower ranks, Platinum and below, because this is going to be changed in Season 8, you can gain more SR by just doing more things. I'm talking about doing damage, absorbing damage, healing, using certain things on some of the heroes. For example, like Zenyatta, like Discord Orb, Anna, putting people to sleep. Like all these things, they're factoring into how much SR you are gaining on a team. So if you're performing really well, they're going to give you more points. And if you're performing poorly, they're going to reward you with less points. So in these lower ranked sections of the game, you can still do that. It's basically to get people more adjusted to what their MMR is versus what their skill rating shows as the actual, platinum and stuff like that. So that's what they're going to be doing in Season 8. Now, again, they have good intentions with this, and I think it's great. But the main concern that I have with this, my overall takeaway from this is it's pretty good. Like, it does make a lot of sense. The longer queue times is not something I'm a fan of, but at the same time, like, sometimes you're put in these games, again, where the platinum player, or like, even if you're like lower ranks, like, we're talking about, like, if everyone's platinum and you guys got, like, a really low gold that's playing DPS, sometimes they're not going to be performing well, and that's not their fault for getting in the game. It's just, like, how the matchmaking system works. But the thing is that if that other player plays a certain role, they may actually benefit your team more. And again, this is supposed to benefit those players in the higher rank to support them playing more for the team versus just getting raw stats, like taking damage, dealing damage, those kinds of things. So they're playing more for the team than just trying to get like more kills so they would have the medals, therefore they would gain or lose more or less SR depending on their performance. But that's basically the overall take from it. But the main concern that I have is SR doesn't really matter in terms of like gameplay for some games. And what I mean by that is if if I'm playing in Grandmasters and there's 2 top 500s on each team, let's say everyone's Grandmaster and each team gets 1 top 500, all right? If 1 top 500 is a Mercy main and 1 top 500 is a McCree main, which one would you rather have on the team? And I mentioned this all the time on my live stream because every single time everyone always says I take the McCree main because there's no way for the Mercy to carry as hard as she is supposed to because of the SR difference in that game, in that role. Like, I'm not saying support can't carry, but sometimes as a certain hero, as a tank even, you can't carry that hard because it just doesn't allow it. Like, for some heroes, you can't heal stupid. Like, I'm not saying, again, the supports can't carry, but, I mean, let's be honest here. Anna, to an extent, can carry much harder than, for example, a Mercy main. But there are heroes that can carry harder, so that is kind of an internal problem in the matchmaking system. And that's the thing that I really want adjusted. I don't know how they would adjust it. Maybe a Mercy main that is super high ranked is worth less SR. I don't know. It just creates too many problems. I don't know if they would be able to fix that. But that's what I would really like to be changed in the next upcoming season of Overwatch. Because, again, it's definitely a problem, especially also when the lower ranked player that plays DPS and theirs plays healer. It's night and day difference as far as like who's going to be actually winning the game. But also, guys, I will be doing a coaching series. If you guys want to send me in some gameplay for you guys to be coached, because I stream all the time, and you guys always ask me, you know, dude, I'm stuck in these lower ranks. How do I climb up? Dude, I'm doing absolutely amazing, but my team always sucks. And I always say this: if you are under Diamond, you're actually not performing right. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this up on the screen. If you want to be coached, I have a Discord. I'll leave it down below in the description box. You guys can go ahead and check that out. Basically, just post your gameplay. I want the video to be at least 720p and just have no music. Include your SR in your hero. If you're sending me on Twitter or whatever, you guys can put it in like the message. But yeah, send me in some gameplay. I would love to get some coaching done because I enjoy it. It lets me kind of get better at the game and also see some of the things that lower ranked players do. Even though like I was playing on my Smurf recently and I was having some fun. I would like to see some of you guys' gameplay because some of you guys come into my stream and be like, dude, I'm an amazing DPS player. I don't know how I'm stuck in silver. Dude, I could tell you why. There's a lot of reasons. But anyways, if you guys want to send me in your gameplay, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these gameplay coaching things in the future. But yeah, you guys can hit me up on Twitter or on Discord, or you can just email me the gameplay of a YouTube video. Just include a video link to a YouTube, to your YouTube gameplay of the gameplay that you felt like you did amazing. You're like, dude, my team is a potato. I'll tell you why that you're not winning those games. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, slap a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot more coaching, and we'll talk about more of these other changes. And I'm going to do a lot more Overwatch content on my channel. There's a lot of you guys coming to my stream when I'm playing other games. You're like, play Overwatch. I got you, homie. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I am signing out. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to see what we get in this loot box real quick. I guess we got nothing on my server. Oh, wait, that's a pretty good skit. But it's not the Nubus Fair, so we won't be equipping it. But thanks for watching, and I'm signing out.